Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? This is uh, this is Thursday morning, so it's Thursday Thoughts with Merle and Patty, and here we are, Merle and Patty. I'm
Hi.
I'm Merle. I'm Singer, the relationship miracle worker, and this is Patty.
I
Patty.
agree. And talk
Patty.
about LA car culture. I am sitting here in my car, but I'm not driving. I pulled over. I'm on my way to a TV studio, but I'm not going to miss Thursday morning thoughts with Merle for anything. Yay! Yes, I am Patty. Patty Negri, psychic, medium, good witch, all around car girl. So, what are we talking about today, Merle?
I think it's really an interesting topic. It's Is there such a thing as a happy, healthy, open relationship? Now I think that's kind of interesting. Open meaning that the people in the relationship are sharing sex and maybe love with other people. Now, I have heard, and so straight up, I have been married over 50 years to the same man. And I would not consider, you can think about different things.
Hmm.
George Clooney is really cool.
Go off to Italy with George.
Right. But, um, but having an open relationship, there are people that have open relationships. Some of them are not healthy, and some of them are not happy, but some of them are.
Yeah. I think just like one-on-one relationships, some are healthy and some aren't. Some are happy and some aren't. I've had one very specifically wait before I was married, before I was married just to my husband, actually just before him, I was in an open relationship. We were in a relationship, but it was very open, and we both saw other people and openly, and it was and it worked. It worked because I wasn't that committed. It wasn't like you're going to be the one, you're the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. It's you're Mr. Right now. This is good. I like it. I love it. This is fun. But I I think had it been with say Carrie or somebody I really go, wow, this is it, I would feel differently. But if you don't have that relationship, if it's not like, wow, I like him or I love him, but it's not just him forever or her forever, then it could work.
Well, and so that's your experience, but I think there are other people that have had experiences uh, where they feel more committed and still want to enjoy experiences with other people. Sometimes it can be, uh, I'm not good on the vocabulary, a poly situation
Polyamorous, yeah. Well, yeah,
where they engage together and sometimes not. The really key important thing is communication. And it's got to be serious, deep communication because you can't say, oh, yeah, I'm okay with that just because you want him or her. Oh, yeah, that's okay. When you don't really mean it because
yeah,
it will not make you happy. It would
right.
not make me happy. But for the I mean, this is a big world with lots of different kinds of people with lots of different situations, and uh, it's not a you can't be yes or no, right or wrong, black or white. There are all those shades of gray that I forgot the name of the author that wrote about 50 Shades of Gray or something. and
Right.
and that's true. That's true. The most important thing is that you have to uh, know in yourself where you fit in that situation. If you are, I would be jealous if you're even looking at somebody else. See, I say you can look all you want, but you have to know where you are and deal with that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you have to be, confident in yourself and your relationship. If you are too jealous or too worried, it's just going to add more pressure to everything. And I think there's a difference in open relationships where, and I know several people in those kind of relationships, again, both good and bad, where, oh, I date other people or we have experiences with other people, you do, I do, everybody knows about it. And then a poly relationship, which is, and all the friends that I know that are poly, which I have several, and again, some work really well and some don't. Um, but that's three people together, whether it's boy boy girl or girl girl boy or all. I don't know any that are all three one. I know either 2 to 1 and 1 to 2, but I don't know three girls together. That might be crazy, or three guys together. That might be crazy. But the one that I do notice, whether they're two males one female or two females one male, is again that trust issue, because so often it gets there's a weird double standard that happen. And we talk about jealousies, especially in a threesome, because it's always 2-1 2-1, and if one more than the other, um again, it's communication. That's your magic word. And confidence, because so often it's weird double standards. Well, you could do this but you can't do that, and you could do it with her and not with him.
Yes, self confidence. You really have to be sure of yourself because if you get a little bit insecure, things get wobbly.
Yeah.
Uh, but there are uh, what, I forget what religion. I can't think of the name of the religion where they have many wives.
Mormon.
Mormons, yes, not current, not today Mormons. I think they would want me to be clear about that. But there are situations like that which it doesn't suit me, but sometimes some of those people are happy in that relationship. I
Yeah.
don't think they're I don't think they're all prisoners.
Right. No, no, no. I don't think so either. And there are some sects, I think, whether they're offshoots of the main church. But again, talk about double standards. I'm not going to get into that religion, but I don't know of a wife that can have a whole bunch of husbands. I think it's a husband can have a whole bunch of wives.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, no. Again, I don't like double standards. Good for the gander, good for the geese. Good for the gander,
That's
good for the
right.
geese.
That's right. And they're too much trouble.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
enough. So, but Donna says I would be comfortable. Hi, Donna. In an open relationship. And we had somebody, by the way, when we advertised this, Kelly said she would absolutely not be happy with an open relationship. Hello, Billy. Billy says hello. And Donna says, oh dear. We lost Patty, but I want to read what Donnie says. Donna, I would rather be single, but I do know of people who are in an open relationship and are happy. And also, we have to think. Wait a second, she's coming back. We have to think of sexual disease. Yes, that's true. Okay, okay, we lost you. Yes, we
I
know.
was lost. I was lost, but now I'm found.
You're found.
I'm found. I went away, but I'm back.
He's here.
And it's really
So,
getting hot in my car.
oh, is it? Well, we got a couple minutes before. We have 1 minute before 11:11. So, um, and I think we've probably said pretty much that it's An open relationship with great communication and people with a lot of self confidence, it can work in some situations. And I think really what you said about your experience is when you're less committed, kind of what you're saying is I'm dating.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. 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 But you might be sort of known as a couple that's open
Right,
versus the
right,
datings don't know about each other all the time. So
right, right,
I don't know.
right.
So many options. So many options.
But in each option, you really have to be honest with yourself. And you don't have to do anything because it's cool. You don't have to do anything because you're drunk or high. You have to do what feels good for you, that you will feel comfortable with tomorrow. And whatever that is, do it um, with self confidence. With this is who you are. You're not this other person. You can't do everything in the world. I mean, you don't have to be really cool. I like I like being not cool and married for over 50 years. That works for me.
Well, I think that's pretty cool though, Merle. It's all perception. I think being married over 50 years, happy to one guy is about as cool as it gets. And I think that no, we're not going hip versus cool versus this. That's all perception.
Yeah,
Some people would think that's the end all be all, and it kind of is in my thoughts. So,
that's
all right,
so
it's 11:12. We missed it, but
quick.
we'll do
Do
it.
it.
Okay, everybody, take it. Now, where we're going to go is because this is an interesting subject, not for everybody. I'm just going to take everybody somewhere. So, everybody, close your eyes, but not if you're driving, or let them glaze over, but take a deep breath. Exhale. Another deep breath and just relax. Feel all the cells in your body. Relax, relax, relax. Balance, balance, balance. We need that anyway. Breathe and balance. Breathe and balance. Now, for you single people or people in relationship, I want you to think about what you want in a relationship. For you people in a relationship, a set relationship, whether married or not, I want you to think about your relationship and what it would be like if it was different, if it was different than it was as far as dating or not dating or seeing other people, how you would feel about it. Maybe if it make think this just a fantasy if you want, like, oh, I would never. But it's not bad to go there once in a while. Just think about it, and then you could go back and appreciate how much you have, like what you do have. So everybody, just again, go wander off, wander off. Think about you in an open relationship. What does that mean to you? If you have a current partner now, how would you feel about them differently? How do you think they would react? Just for fun. What would be the plus points, minus points? And if you are single, whether looking or not, think about, is this an option you haven't even thought about before? Does it feel good? Does it not feel good? There's no right or wrong answers. But the better we can know ourselves, have another fantasy moment right now. Now bring it back to reality. On the count of three, come back and think about, maybe you've changed what you want. Maybe you're happy, more grateful with what you have, or maybe you're more confused than ever. It's all good. Ah,
Yeah. Yes, I think it's good. You're right, Kelly. I mentioned you before. It has to be with one person. You mentioned that in our ad. Okay, so I think we said it all.
we said it
Uh,
all.
Open relationship in some situations, probably a minority of the situations, but this is a big world and there's a lot of people here. Um, okay, so that's it. Next week, tune in again when Patty will be on a bus.
Wait till we can do it on planes when we start traveling again. And I don't know how we'll do that, but I'll figure it out. All right, I do have to go, but come back in 45 minutes, right, Merle? Are you doing Merle's Pearls
Yes,
in 45 minutes?
yes, yes, yes. Um, and is my partner taking me for granted?
Ooh.
That's, oh, maybe that's another thing about when we're talking about communication. There's times for communication. So come back at 12 noon and I will be here all by myself while Patty's driving.
I'm driving. No, I'll be on stage on a set somewhere, I think, but right at 12 noon, I'll be starting to film a talk
Okay.
show. But yay. So are you going to turn it around? Are you taking your partner for granted?
Ah, I will.
It's not always
Well,
the other guy. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for putting up with my insane. I love you, Merle. You are the coolest person I know. So there you go. Bye. Hi, everybody. Thanks for thinking. Bye.
bye.